This is one of the top 10 series educative video. Please watch the video to the end to make sure you earn what the video is giving. 1. Mount Fuji in Japan. Mount Fuji, located on Honshu, is the highest volcano in Japan at 3,776.24 meters (12,389 feet), second highest volcano of an island in Asia after Mount Kerinci in Sumatra, and seventh highest peak of an island in the world. It is an active stratovolcano that last erupted in 1707 to 1708. Mount Fuji lies about 100 kilometers (60 miles) southwest of Tokyo, and can be seen from there on a clear day. Mount Fuji's exceptionally symmetrical cone, which is snow-capped for about 5 months a year, is commonly used as a symbol of Japan, and it is frequently depicted in art and photographs, as well as visited by sightseers and climbers. Mount Fuji is one of Japan's 3 holy mountains, along with Mount Tate and Mount Haku. It is also a special place of scenic beauty and one of Japan's historic sites. It was added to the World Heritage List as a cultural site on June 22, 2013. 2. Milafel Volcano in Iceland. Milafel is a volcano located in southern Iceland. Milafel stands 200 meters above its surroundings, and it is a composite cone volcano formed by volcanic eruptions underneath the Myrtlesjökull glacier. Milafel has surfaced ca 10,000 years ago as glaciers receded after the last ice age. Apart from walking, Mount Milafel is reachable only by a 4WD vehicle. It is on the southern Fjallabak road next to the glacier Myrtlesjökull. The road is usually wet and sometimes completely flooded, making the volcano only accessible from July to the beginning of October. 3. Mount Etna in Italy. Mount Etna, or Etna, is an active stratovolcano on the east coast of Sicily, Italy, in the metropolitan city of Catania, between the cities of Messina and Catania. It lies above the convergent plate margin between the African plate and the Eurasian plate. It is the highest active volcano in Europe outside the Caucasus and the highest peak in Italy south of the Alps, with a current height of 3,326 meters (10,912 feet), though this varies with summit eruptions. Etna covers an area of 1,190 square kilometers (459 square miles), with a basal circumference of 140 kilometers (87 miles). This makes it by far the largest of the 3 active volcanoes in Italy, being about 2.5 times the height of the next largest, Mount Vesuvius. Mount Etna is one of the world's most active volcanoes and is in an almost constant state of activity. The fertile volcanic soils support extensive agriculture, with vineyards and orchards spread across the lower slopes of the mountain and the broad plain of Catania to the south. 4. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania. Mount Kilimanjaro, or just Kilimanjaro with its 3 volcanic cones, Kibo, Mwenzi, and Shira, is a dormant volcano in Tanzania. It is the highest mountain in Africa and the highest single freestanding mountain in the world, with its summit of 5,895 meters (19,341 feet) above sea level and at about 4,900 meters (16,100 feet) high from its plateau base. Kilimanjaro is also the 4th most topographically prominent peak on Earth. The first people known to have reached the summit of the mountain were Hans Meyer and Ludwig Purtscheller, in 1889. The mountain is part of Kilimanjaro National Park and is a major climbing destination. Because of its shrinking glaciers and disappearing ice fields, the mountain has been the subject of many scientific studies. 5. Mayon Volcano in the Philippines. Mayon, also known as Mayon Volcano or Mount Mayon, is a sacred and active stratovolcano in the province of Albay in Bicol region, on the large island of Luzon in the Philippines. It is one of the tourist spots in Bicol region. Renowned for its perfect cone, because of its symmetric conical shape, the volcano with its surrounding landscape was declared a national park on July 20, 1938, the first in the nation. It was reclassified a natural park and renamed as the Mayon Volcano Natural Park in 2000. It is said that the volcano grew from the burial grounds of lovers Magayon and Pangoronan. Thus, the ancient Bicolanos named it after the legendary princess heroine Daragang Magayon, English, beautiful lady. After some time, the volcano was chosen as the abode of the supreme god of the Bicolano people, Gugurong, who also chose Mayon as the repository of the sacred fire of Ibalan. Numerous festivals and rituals are associated with the volcano and its landscape. The volcano is the centerpiece of the Albay Biosphere Reserve, declared by UNESCO in 2016, and is currently being nominated as a World Heritage Site. 6. Mount Bromo in Indonesia. Mount Bromo is an active volcano and part of the Tengger Massif, in East Java, Indonesia. At 2,329 meters (7,641 feet), it is not the highest peak of the massif, but is the most well-known. The Massif area is one of the most visited tourist attractions in East Java, Indonesia. The volcano belongs to the Bromo Tengger Semeru National Park. The name of Bromo derived from Javanese pronunciation of Brahma, the Hindu creator god. Mount Bromo sits in the middle of a plain called the Sea of Sand, Javanese, Sagara Wedi or Indonesian, Lautan Pasir, a protected nature reserve since 1919. The typical way to visit Mount Bromo is from the nearby mountain village of Semoro Lawang. From there it is possible to walk to the volcano in about 45 minutes, but it is also possible to take an organized jeep tour, which includes a stop at the viewpoint on Mount Pananjakan, 2,770 meters or 9,088 feet Indonesian, Gunung Pananjakan. The viewpoint on Mount Pananjakan can also be reached on foot in about 2 hours. 7. Mount St Helens in the USA. Mount St Helens is an active stratovolcano located in Skamania County, Washington, in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. It is 50 miles (80 kilometers) northeast of Portland, Oregon and 96 miles (154 kilometers) south of Seattle, Washington. Mount St Helens takes its English name from the British diplomat Lord St Helens, a friend of explorer George Vancouver who made a survey of the area in the late 18th century. The volcano is located in the Cascade Range and is part of the Cascade Volcanic Arc, a segment of the Pacific Ring of Fire that includes over 160 active volcanoes. This volcano is well known for its ash explosions and pyroclastic flows. Mount St Helens is most notorious for its major eruption on May 18, 1980, the deadliest and most economically destructive volcanic event in U.S. history. 57 people were killed, 250 homes, 47 bridges, 15 miles (24 kilometers) of railways, and 185 miles (298 kilometers) of highway were destroyed. 8. Arenal Volcano in Costa Rica. Arenal Volcano is an active andesitic stratovolcano in northwestern Costa Rica around 90 kilometers (56 miles) northwest of San Jose, in the province of Alajuela, canton of San Carlos, and district of La Fortuna. The Arenal volcano measures at least 1,633 meters (5,358 feet) high. It is conically shaped with a crater 140 meters (460 feet) in diameter. Geologically, Arenal is considered a young volcano and it is estimated to be less than 7,500 years old. It is also known as Panda Azucar, Canaste, Volcan Costa Rica, Volcan Rio Frio, or Guatuso's Peak. The volcano was dormant for hundreds of years and exhibited a single crater at its summit, with minor fumaroles activity, covered by dense vegetation. In 1968 it erupted unexpectedly, destroying the small town of Tabacón. Due to the eruption 3 more craters were created on the western flanks, but only one of them still exists today. Since 2010, Arenal has been dormant. 9. Popocatepetl Volcano in Mexico. Popocatepetl is an active stratovolcano, located in the states of Puebla, Morelos and Mexico, in central Mexico, and lies in the eastern half of the Trans-Mexican Volcanic Belt. At 5,426 meters (17,802 feet), it is the second highest peak in Mexico, after Citlaltépetl Pico de Orizaba at 5,636 meters (18,491 feet). It is linked to the Iztaccíhuatl volcano to the north by the high saddle known as the Paso de Cortés. Popocatépetl is 70 kilometers (43 miles) southeast of Mexico City, from where it can be seen regularly, depending on atmospheric conditions. Until recently, the volcano was one of 3 tall peaks in Mexico to contain glaciers, the others being Iztaccíhuatl and Pico de Orizaba. In the 1990s, the glaciers such as Glaciar Norte, North Glacier, greatly decreased in size, partly due to warmer temperatures but largely due to increased volcanic activity. By early 2001, Popocatépetl glaciers were gone, ice remained on the volcano, but no longer displayed the characteristic features of glaciers such as crevasses. 10. Mauna Loa in the USA. Mauna Loa is one of 5 volcanoes that form the island of Hawaii in the U.S. state of Hawaii in the Pacific Ocean. The largest subaerial volcano in both mass and volume, Mauna Loa has historically been considered the largest volcano on Earth, dwarfed only by Tamu Massif. It is an active shield volcano with relatively gentle slopes, with a volume estimated at approximately 18,000 cubic miles (75,000 cubic kilometers), although its peak is about 125 feet (38 meters) lower than that of its neighbor, Mauna Kea. Lava eruptions from Mauna Loa are silica-poor and very fluid, and they tend to be non-explosive. Mauna Loa has probably been erupting for at least 700,000 years and may have emerged above sea level about 400,000 years ago. The oldest known dated rocks are not older than 200,000 years. The volcano's magma comes from the Hawaii hotspot, which has been responsible for the creation of the Hawaiian island chain over tens of millions of years. The slow drift of the Pacific Plate will eventually carry Mauna Loa away from the hotspot within 500,000 to 1 million years from now, at which point it will become extinct. Thank you for viewing this video. If like the video, please subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell icon, so that you can be getting our new educative video as it is coming out. Please subscribe to the channel to support us. Thank you once again.